Hi, welcome to our 1 minute video. The video is going to be about a minute long, but underneath the video you'll see there's actually quite a bit of a write-up, and it kind of follows through from what I sent you last week relating to the cash flow model. Because you see, as medical guys, you all know that your heart beats and you don't really think about it. You breathe and you don't really think about it. And when your business is doing pretty good, you don't really think about the cash and how it's used and what's happening. It just keeps coming in and you spend it and you keep it and you invest it. But when cash starts becoming a bit difficult, that's when you notice, in the same way that when breathing becomes difficult, you actually realize what's happening inside your body. So yes, we sent you the 13-week cash flow model last week. This week, yes, use it, but there's a couple of things that I just want you to keep a track of over the next couple of months, so that you are keeping a track of how you are using your cash and how we can maintain it in the best way. So the first one is obviously keep an eye on your cash balances, obviously. The second one is, if there is anyone that owes you money, you probably want to start getting in touch with them and say, hey, you owe us some money now. If you're bulk billing, it's not a big issue, but I've got a couple of dental guys, orthodontics, and people who have high value work done. They're not collecting it necessarily all the time. I'm getting them to start chasing all those patients and seeing if they can get the money in. If I'm telling you to chase people, then people are telling other people to chase you, so they're probably going to chase you too. So just keep track on how much money is being asked of you, and stagger them if you can. All right. If you assume that your model stays the same for 2 or 3 months, what does that mean? What's it going to mean in September when your jobs keeper ends and the cash boost ends? So just keep a track and have a plan of what that's going to bring. Keep a track of what's actually happening, what you think is happening, and as you keep doing that, you'll get better and better at it. And finally, just keep an eye on what is your variable costs and what your fixed costs are. Now, you're going to come back to me and say, well, what's the difference? Well, variable is it changes with how you're operating and what sort of work you're doing. So, for example, if you're a medical practice and you've got lower number of patients coming through, the chances are you're not going to use so much medical consumables. That's variable. The fixed one is, it doesn't matter whether you get patients coming through the door or not, you still got to pay rent. Okay, so keep an eye on it. The more you have fixed, the harder it is to compensate. Okay. Sorry guys, I've taken 3 minutes of your time. Take care, have a great week, and we'll speak next week.